is March 5th, and you'll be super proud of me that I am finally editing some videos. This goes back to January. It was originally back to December, but that was a noisy, messy clip. Essentially, I've got the Millennium Falcon UCS. It's my white whale set. Someone had it on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, for $300. It was filthy. I had to clean a lot of it, replace a lot of pieces that were either broken or missing, and it was all basically in a giant tub. After I disassembled it, he sold it because his brother had broken it, and it was in chunks and like super messed up. So I was able to just completely disassemble everything, clean a lot of the parts, and just start slowly reassemble it. So you'll see in the next clip part of me reassembling that. The other thing, for a bit of context, is we get cats. If you remember, we had a cat recently pass away. Well, recently, it was back in June. We had to say goodbye to her because she just had a lot of health issues, and she was not eating anything. So 6 months, actually, to the day that we had to say goodbye to her, we got 2 new kittens. So they'll show up occasionally. I don't remember if they're in this next segment, but I talk about them in a couple of clips. So anyhow, good to see you all again. Although I'm not seeing you, you're seeing me. So good to be seen again. I always say it's been a while, so I'm so sorry for all the times that I have said that. But I wanted to get back into the vlog, get back into the editing. Yeah, it takes time. There's kind of some like mental hurdles that are just, it's easy to pick up a camera and record a bunch of clips, but then for whatever reason, it's probably because I do it for my day job all the time with animation and video and such, that it just becomes like this mental block to just sit down in front of the computer and edit some clips together, export it, create the title and the description, which to me tends to be the most obnoxious parts. And there's not really a grand AI solution to do that. That's where I want AI to work, not in taking art from creators, but maybe just come up with titles and descriptions that actually fit the content. Could we get that? That'd be great. Probably exists and costs a lot of money or something stupid. Anyhow, I want to look into it. Maybe ChatGPT can do something like that. Here, watch this video and make a short description. Anyhow, speaking of cats, there's one. And oh, there's the other one down there. So they're sweet, they're cute. Ginny and Doug, they were named that when we got them from the shelter, and we love the names, so we want to keep it. It's fur trees, because you know, fur, cat's fur, Virginia fur, and a Douglas fir. So that was pretty clever, and we really liked those names. Anyhow, they're 6-8 months old now. They're getting big. They're not tiny little kittens anymore. So kind of, it's, you know, sad in a way that they're growing up, but you know, whatever. It's what all of us parents say. Anyhow, enjoy my ridiculous hair on this clip. At least it's 5:58, and I need to get my kids up pretty soon for school. And yeah, I'll try to get a clip up, the video up before that happens. So have yourselves a lovely day and enjoy this. Good morning. It is the 2nd of January, and I'm just working away on Millennium Falcon. Yes, my nails are green, and I totally messed them up. I smudged them while they were still drying. But my wife and I saw Wicked a couple nights ago, which was phenomenal. And so I wanted to paint them accordingly. Also got the toes, and my daughter painted those. She actually did a really good job. I'm impressed. Otherwise, enjoying a cozy day here in my living room, which I think is the first time it's ever been seen. I'll show this side of it because the rest of it's kind of a mess. But we're transitioning from Christmas time, so the mantle had a whole bunch of stuff on there before, and I swear the lights are not flickering. That just, I don't know if it shows up in the actual recording. Must have something to do with the refresh rate, because right now the lights look like they're occasionally flickering, but I think it's just the refresh rate compared to the camera. Whether or not it's in the recording, who knows? But there was a whole bunch of stuff on the mantle, some other stuff on the a table here, and we're starting to transition out of that. We'll probably leave the tree up. The trees, we have 3 of them. We'll leave them up for maybe through next week or something. We try to make things a process and not just totally get rid of everything in the house at once. But Falcon is coming along nicely. I am, let's see, 165 out of 496 pages. So what is that? A bit over a third of the way through. So still got a decently long way to go, but I'm enjoying taking the process nice and easy as I go along. I've got my semi-sorted buckets all around me, and then of course this thing that I have to find like one last remaining piece as I dig through it. Anyhow, I just wanted to wish you all a happy New Year, and hope that everyone has an excellent 2025. I know for me, 2024 was kind of a garbage year. And I know I'm not the only person who felt that. So I am hoping for better things for the new year. Anywho, I'll catch y'all later. It is the 13th of January. We had a snow day here in Atlanta on Friday. Of course, I had to work still private. There's stuff everywhere because we have the cats that I have mentioned previously. Assuming I include the video that I've edited for that. I'm currently working on the D&D CMFs, I believe I just said, trying to, they've been sitting basically there or over here or under there for months now. So I'm finally getting around to putting them all into Bricklink, and I'm saving some. I'm trying to save 3 from each of them. I accidentally parted out all of the ones for, I think the Erica Ranger and another one I'm forgetting. But parting out, saving 3 of everything else except for the Paladins, which went sold quickly. And then just raw parting out everything else, not saving any figs from them or whatnot. Of course, there's a whole bunch of those, but I know some people like those for decorations and such. A lot of cardboard, but that can all just be recycled, so that works out pretty well. Otherwise, things have been going decently well. But it's still a couple of months as far as sales. I know, speaking to other people, it's kind of been that way for a lot of folks. Again, this is my side job, so it's not really something I'm uber concerned about for everything. Got a bunch of stuff on some sales leading up to Black Friday, and didn't really get a whole lot on Black Friday proper, but got a bunch of those that were cheap at Walmart, a bunch of Technic pieces, which I don't have a ton of in my store, so it worked out. Had some more progression on New Hashima, and just getting close to finishing that out. Our Atlanta BrickCon is in 3 weeks. So really coming quickly. So trying to get some of the finishing touches on that, finish out some of the parts and everything before that's needed. Toilet paper, because the cats have taken over the bathroom for now. Yeah, and I'm doing something I haven't done before, is saving these cape boxes. Or whatever fold things. So when I sell capes here or another kind, I can put them inside one of those to help just protect a little bit more. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Usually I'd either toss those or just put those straight into a drawer. I don't usually have, I have 17 to 23 of each CMF that I'm parting out. So there's a lot. And the Zaz ones, which are the red, has the top and the bottom piece, they're both in one thing. Those are separate parts, so I had to pull them out, and that way I didn't accidentally forget that they were in there and sell one like plastic or cardboard piece and then forget to take the other one out, that kind of stuff. So ended up combining that into the drawer and then saving the boxes there. So this little thing becomes like more useful that way. It's Flego, but my kids each got me one of these little pirate ship kind of things. The school
has like a little gift holiday shop where you can buy stuff there, and I think the proceeds go to help fund something for the PTA or for the school. So they independently each bought me a little Lego Flego ship thing, so that's cool. So I put it up there. So that, and then these figs are my only fake Lego in here, but they're all gifts from loved ones, so I hang on to them all. Otherwise, let's go take a look at the Millennium Falcon real quick, refresh my coffee, and make sure the cats are behaving. So this thing is incredibly massive, which if you have owned it and built it, you already knew that. But it's a lot bigger, or it's huge. I mean, my hand is pretty decently sized, and it's only covering a portion of one of those front mandible pieces, whatever. But I'm about halfway through the instruction manual, and this is already halfway. I feel like I should be farther along than that, but who knows. Working on the pieces that go in here, there's a whole underside that got built and everything that you don't like think about until you're actually building it. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I was dealing with the cats who were not behaving when I came up. It came with a light kit. So those up front, those will be for the turret guns. Those blue ones will be for the cockpit. I don't remember what these are for. I gotta look that back up. Of course, the ones across the hyperdrive in the back. And then there's some that illuminate the interiors. That is USB, so it can plug into a wall outlet. I've already tested, and that will work out great. So if I give it a final resting place, it can stay lit up or have a switch and off the batteries. But yeah, I got it for $300 shipped to me. That included the light kit, included shipping. It doesn't have any of the figs, so I'll either source my own or just forget them. But some of it was, as I think I showed in the previous video, some of this really just absolutely nasty. So it required a lot of cleaning. 2 full gallon size bags. Both had to be just completely cleaned and everything. A few pieces spot cleaned as we went. But that is that with the, there's a kitty. But been slowly building out of this thing, which is big. It looks tiny on camera, but this is a lot of pieces. I've sorted it out, but just massive, massive set. I'm very much enjoying the build, but it is taking a long time and will continue to take a long time. This is Doug. Sir Doug. Where's my wife says Sir Douglas fur. This is Jenny. It was very, very snuggly. Very, very precious. And very, very rambunctious.